Okay. Hola. This gotta resonate for somebody. Okay. I've been hearing this song. I've been forgetting to even do a channeled message for it, but it's coming up again. And then I heard Getting Sexy. So what I was channeling was a song, Justin Timberlake's Bringing Sexy Back. I haven't heard that song in I don't know how long. So it just keeps coming. So I'm like, this is definitely for somebody in the collective. So when I was going to do a reading, when I finally sat down and was gonna do a reading, I heard Getting Sexy or something about sexy, and then it made me remember the song that I had channeled earlier this week. So we're gonna get some love messages for somebody. Okay. So if these messages don't resonate, not a big deal. Maybe it's not your message. If they do, sometimes you can get the whole message to resonate. Sometimes it's just a little piece. So if you get a little piece, definitely, hit that like button, please. All right, collective, what messages does divine have for you? Because somebody thinks you're sexy, wants to have sexy time with you. Somebody's getting their sexy back. I don't know if like somebody calls you sexy, they getting back, or is somebody having a glow up? I definitely feel like there is this love energy in here, or a love connection, chemistry, something. Okay, so right away somebody can't get through. They can't get through. The calls are silenced, the calls are blocked. This could be you, this could be them. So take the messages how it resonates. I feel like though this would be you that has been blocked. Yeah, because I feel like you're focusing on, your happiness. Okay, somebody could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. An Aries. Yeah, so somebody wants to reach out, send a message of apologies. Somebody could be on social media. This kind of gives sending like that sad emoji. Somebody is like, okay, and here it is again. There's another one. Do you remember? So someone's thinking about sexy time with you, thinking about when they saw you last, or they're thinking about you. Like your image in their mind is of sexiness. Okay, this person wants to reconnect with you. So while you're over here happy and focusing on yourself, building up your strength, I do feel like somebody could be working out. Oh, this person is over there in the corner. This is their energy. Could be a Libra. That Leo. Okay, maybe a Leo. I was gonna say that Libra and Aries mix. We have Virgo here. So someone's like in a timeout, basically. I don't know. Maybe you feel like your love life is in a timeout. Maybe you feel like your love life is stale, stagnant. You've been cutting people off, or you haven't been, receiving the type of exchange that you want. And you've redirected your energy and you focused on yourself. You're focusing on your own successes and working out specifically. Someone runs track, marathons. Someone feels like you're their sweetie, or someone's sweetie. Candy, someone likes sweets. Candy. But okay, so there's a strategy here. There's a strategy of how to come out of this desert energy. Like, all right, well, it's divine. Okay, so if you're a feminine energy, if you associate with the feminine energy, I definitely feel like there's a masculine, okay, that is going to be sending you some message. They're hoping that you will open up. You will, in more ways than one. Femmes, okay. So somebody wants you to be open to receive to them. Like they are out in the cold, or more so like out in the desert, because it's like hot energy. It's dry. Some of you feel like, it's been a dry month, season, whatever. Okay, so sexy time is because somebody's love life is about to get spicy. It's about to change. Something is changing here. Okay, if you are someone who's practicing maybe celibacy, okay, you could be like really trying to focus more so on your spirituality or religion, whichever you are into, but you're accessing a higher power to give you strength, to guide you, to heed like a call. Okay, so some of you feel like you could feel like that with this person if this is who you're wanting to hear from, because somebody wants out of timeouts. They want out of this restriction. They want you to let them speak to you. Okay. Now I'm hearing the other one, reunited, and it feels so good. So there's a reunion coming between you and someone. Okay. Now, if this is like platonic, this could be that you're reconnecting with old energy. Maybe you're laughing and sharing over, stories of what's been going on, where you've been at in your life. Maybe this is someone who you haven't talked to for whatever reason. But now there's this energy of like somebody is heading towards you quickly. Okay. And I definitely feel like love is here. Okay. Some of you have been patiently waiting. All right. This person is being patient. They're at a distance from you, but they want to show up and offer you romance. They know that you have other options. Maybe they even have other options. But again, soulmate, there is a divine connection here. There is a strong, soul bond, soul tie, some sort of spiritual connection between you and this person. So you could hear from them in 1 week, 1 month. All right. Some of you maybe 1 day. That's really fast and rare, but hey, it can happen. Definitely 1 week, 1 month. Here they come. You are going to hear from this person. You are going to get a message. All right. How do you feel? So you're focusing on the 3D energy here. You're focusing on grounding something, being more practical, maybe not getting swept away, in your emotions for them. Something's changed or shifted, or, you're distracting yourself with a good book, but I do feel like you and this person are going to be spending time together. This is somebody that could be talking about you to their friends, to people that they know, or you've talked about this person. So what's next between you and this energy here? You're going to receive the gift. I mean, this basically, collective, this reading is about how someone wants to get your attention. In one way or another, you're going to feel good about this. Whether you get to feel good about, hey, rejecting this person, or you get to feel good about hearing what they have to say, them apologizing, or being, recognizing, or just even if someone is coming around, maybe it didn't end on such terrible terms, but there was still something that needs to be brought about. This isn't like an energy where it's going to get swept under the rug. It's like, let's talk about this. Let's fix it. Somebody's acknowledging it. Yeah, see, transformation here. Something's changed from the past, or they've changed from the past. They want to change the past. Something has changed. Okay. Look at that. You and this person. All right. We're done. We're tapping it out there. There's going to be forgiveness. There's coming together. I'm sorry. They're going to bring you something. You're going to feel good about it. Where are you at? Let's say after this comes about. Where's collective? You're still talking to this person. How many times do we see communication? How many times? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, communicate, right? Okay. Communication, okay? And then what's happening after? Communicate, okay? So you and this person are going to stay in flow, all right? So we'll check back in, but yeah, something's switching up and you are going to like it, okay? Remember the time. 10:22 on the clock. All right, I hope these messages help. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye. Definitely like if it resonated. Bye.